All right, can you hear? You good? All right, if you can hear me, put in the comments I can hear you. Uh, and even if you're on the rebroadcast, I'd love to know where you're from. You can put that in the comments below. And today we're going to be talking about the simplest way that I know, the best formula that I know to actually get better results from your ad, boost your referrals, get quicker testimonials. It's really cool. And if you want some help doing that, then go ahead and there's somewhere, I believe, right above me. It should say message me here and a little link where you can click and message me on my my page on Facebook. And we can see if we're a good fit for a strategy session. Take about 15 minutes, totally free, and we'll see if we can get you getting better clients more predictably and better, more referrals. Okay, so listen, if we haven't met, my name's Kyle McMurray, and I'm the founder of Grow Now Marketing, where we help service-based businesses get a more consistent flow of leads and sales in the door, predictably, reliably, automatically. But maybe not exactly how you picture that. We'll see. All right, so stay tuned. So clients come to me when they want a more predictable flow of leads and sales in the website, and they want a more predictable flow of qualified leads. A lot of times they're out running ads and they're getting junky clicks and they just can't seem to make the ads work. They're not giving them the results that they want. And this is even though they have a decent sized business. They have 6 figures, usually even 7 figures for their sales. They've got a decent sales process. They've got an email list, good design on their ads, but they still just can't seem to crack getting the highest quality people to click on their ads, to come and to opt in and to convert on their website, meaning give them their name, that kind of thing. And they tell me that it really makes them feel like, oh, they really feel, almost hurt, confused, overwhelmed, and just kind of lost on why doesn't this work? Why can't we get better people? We've used good designs, we've targeted people. And listen, if that sounds familiar, you shouldn't feel bad. This happens to everyone. This happens to me. This happens to most of my clients before they come and see us. This is just something that is a big challenge for a lot of businesses. Getting a predictable flow of leads and sales, qualified leads and sales, coming into your system, to your business, that you can turn into customers and sales and money, right? So let's talk about how we do this, okay? So this is what I tell them when they say that. And I'll say, why not go for the easiest win? The easiest win. So what do I mean by that? I mean, instead of trying to target a lot of different people, or even highly qualified, what you think might be highly qualified people, step back for a minute and think of it in terms of who would be the easiest win. And again, before I forget, if you want help doing this, you want help figuring this out, message me on the message link right above this video and we can see. We only have Thursday and Friday this week left for strategy sessions. So if we're a good fit, great. If not, we can wait a week or two. But let's get back to that. What does this mean? So this kind of reminds me of something I learned from Frank Kern a long time ago, a few years back, which of course I utterly ignored the first time I heard this. I'm a little bit slow on that part. So he said that, if you're looking for something, then ask yourself a couple things. And so let's use my business, right? So one of the things he said was, who could you help, right? That you could get the most significant results the fastest with the least amount of friction. All right, so for me, that would be someone who already has a business, right? They need to have a business. They need to have an email list. They need to have a sales process. And they need to be pretty committed, fiercely committed to getting results. All right? That would be that part of it. Now, the second question, the second part of this, is you ask yourself, if I couldn't get paid until I got the results for somebody, right? So they're not going to give me any money at all until I actually deliver results. What are the characteristics that they would have to have for me to even want to mess with them, right? So this kind of ups the ante on this, right? So for me, that would be that they need to have an email list of at least 500 people. Why? Because one of the first things that I'd want to do is upload that list into Facebook and have them create what they call a lookalike audience, a custom audience. So Facebook will actually clone that audience and find more people using like 2,000 plus points, data points to find these people. All right, so we'll go into that in a different video. Just know for now that'd be one of the things I'd want to do. The second thing that I'd want to make sure of is that they had video content, right? Why? I'd want video content because video is the easiest thing to engage with people. It works better than anything else on the internet right now. And people who watch your video, you can actually put them in what Facebook calls an engagement audience, to where you can reach out to them later on. So it's super powerful. This is one of the fastest ways. So not only does it help your branding, but it also really helps you find interested prospects, highly interested, because you can actually break it down to how long they watched your video. Did they watch 5 seconds, or 50%, or 75%, or all the way through, right? So especially if they're watching more than 50%, they're really interested in what you have, okay? So I'd want to make sure that in addition to all this, that they had this, at least. Right? I probably want to make some more, a few other things, but let's just keep this short and let's just say that's it. All right. So if you're really kind of committed to doing this, right? You're like, I want to do this. I want to go find these people. Then go ahead, hit the message me, and we can see if we're good for a strategy session. Again, we only have a couple this week. But let's go this a little further. Let's give you a quick tip on how you could do this for your business, right? So you can see that if you do this, I start to get a pretty good picture of who I'm looking for, right? This is no longer just general. There's a little general up here. Now I'm looking for very specific people. So how would you do this? Well, there's the 2 questions, right? So think about this. Who could you get the most significant results, right? So significant, biggest results the fastest, right? And with the least amount of friction. Okay, so for me, for friction, I would probably want these people to not have a full-time marketing department, right? Because if I have a full-time marketing department, I've got to go back and forth with those people. That causes me more friction, right? That delays the result most of the time. So also, this is a super important one here. So ask yourself, the most significant results, or the biggest, the fastest, with the least amount of friction. The second thing you'd want to do is pretend you can only get paid after results, right? So to do that, they'd have to have certain characteristics. For me, it's 500 people on their email list minimum, and it's video content. That's the least. And of course, the marketing department. So if you start doing this, you'll notice that you will get people in the door that you can help faster, which means what? More referrals, right? Because more testimonials, more case studies. This is a quick way to really boost all of those things. Because if you're getting people results very quickly, they're much more happy to give you a referral, right? They're much more likely to give you a testimonial. So really think about this. All right, so this is Kyle McMurray, Grow Now Marketing. Again, if you're really serious about this, message me. We can do a little quick free strategy session. Won't cost you a dime. All right, so I want to thank you for watching. If you have any comments, go ahead and put them in the comments section below. Even if you're on the rebroadcast, I'd love to jump in and answer them. And remember, you can always message us. All right, until later this week, we'll talk to you.